Isn't that smoke just wonderful? Man. And it thinned out a little bit, but it's still very much there. But good morning, guys. We're headed to work. We got the old dually 12er. They got the 08 hooked up the gooseneck and 12s on it up at Dad's house. Just left it there last night, grabbed this truck. This seems to be the gopher truck these days. Dad doesn't take it as a main squeeze. Doesn't need a transmission, but it needs a transmission. 275,000 miles is time, but it still gets around. Let's get up there, grab the truck, and go haul some equipment today. So, going in, let's go. There's my boy. All right, look what you doing. Says he's going to work. Then he says he's gonna go get a deer. I said, you get paid for that? He said, I wish. The old 12 valve delivered and got us to this is the old place, Dad's yard. There's my rig set up, ready to rock and roll, all fueled and ready to see the next job. For a little once over, make sure we got tire pressure, foot gauge. Pretty much these tires, if they are harder than hell, they are where they should be. Yep. I forgot to say the Prime Tech broke the trailer yesterday. I have to get the welder out to fix this thing. Where's it at? So the Prime Tech's that unit, steel track, single grouser. This thing weighs about 16,000 pounds, something like that. That one weighs 22,000. This one's rubber track. It's very low, zero impact. But you can see right there where the single grouser always lands, and it ripped the damn hinge. All the years of abuse this Texas Pride has taken. Finally, Prime Tech did some real damage on it. But we'll use it today and I'll weld it up before too long. Plus we still got the diamond. Here's the thing I like about this truck. We're coming up to a 15% downgrade. It says so on the sign right there. I have about 25,000 pounds behind the truck right now. Shifter in a third. Exhaust brake only. It'll start to pick up when it gets a little steep right here. But then, hear that engine change? Throw the engine brake on and this sucker will just hold this down this little hill. Hold me right at 25 mile an hour. Got to feather the brake right after this corner, but that ain't much given the circumstances. Truck, good old truck. Just wish it rode like a new 3500, I'll tell you that much. This truck might outlast a new 3500, or a 5500 might outlast a 3500 any day of the week, whatever. But you're going to be beat up the whole time that truck's outlasting the other truck. Even if you only got 70%, 50% of life out of a 3500 rather than a 5500, but you were comfortable that whole 70%, I think that's worth it. And I kind of wish I was comfortable 100% of the time rather than being beat to crap in a 5500. These things are rough, I'll tell you that right there. And I got my tire pressure kind of down and everything. She is rough. Or I just get a semi for that new trailer that you guys already saw. Who knows? Alright. Let's see here. We gotta find a dang job. Drove by here last night and I'll show you the reason why I bring the 12. There it is right there. You guys can see it through the dirty windshield. This is a steep hill. Let's crank them trailer brakes up a little bit. There we go. That right down there to the right is 31% grade. But you guys notice one thing about this driveway. pretty tight, limited access, and it's blacktop. Blacktop means you get a steel track machine in there, put a bunch of boards down, or you screw up all the blacktop. So that's why I brought the 12. And then the excavator is back the road about 5 miles away. I'm gonna grab that as soon as we get rid of this machine. Angle the truck so if it does lose brakes, it doesn't go down that steep hill. Get back here and throw a scotcher down. Still need to do the video on the 12. This thing, it's just an awesome machine. Awesome. People, that's a bro truck right there. Big old tires on little rims, jacked up. Bro truck. Look at that. That thing was solid. Solid, solid. Alright, one machine down. One to go. Spend the whole day moving tractors around. Luckily, this one's right down the road. I timed it just right. Oh, we gotta turn those down. Holy crap. Let's go through 3 gears before we even get on the road. Steep hill. I'm just gonna go down here at the bottom and turn around. Show you guys that steep grade. I got a funny story. So I was dating this gal back in freaking high school kind of a thing. And right out of high school when I had my 96. And this hill right here, I think it was Christmas. Came out here and I wasn't happy with the situation, so I bolted. But when I showed up, there was no snow on the ground. But when I left, there was a bunch of snow on the ground, and I had pretty much bald tires. So I tried to 4-wheel high, get a run at this hill. You guys see how steep this is steep. Holy crap. And I made it to about right here, and that's all she rode. And I backed down the hill and went in this driveway right here. Luckily that driveway was there, or else I would have been very screwed. Very screwed. Turn around and then you can go out back way down around the lake. I'll show you guys the lake view before I end this video. But oh, good old days. That kind of sucked. I don't know if I ever came back out and hung out with her anymore after that. Not because of snow, just she was a good girl. A good spot to do a U-turn. Snack parks. Right here, I'm in 3rd gear, full engine exhaust brake. But loaded, it was 2nd gear, and she held it back pretty damn good the whole way. But generally, if it takes 2nd gear to hold you back, you're going to be going back up it in 2nd gear also. So it's a couple mile grade, 2nd gear. I'll show you guys a clip of pulling out a load of logs from this job. I'll put it on my Instagram later today also, but it's probably about 17,000 pounds worth of logs. Had I not had 4-wheel drive, there's no way I was getting out of this situation. No way. fuel up the machine. So let's take a look at this job real quick. Worked with a different tree company on this when they got the job. They do smaller, you know, around houses kind of a thing. And well, they're gonna clear for 2 houses here. You couldn't walk right here at all. I didn't film any of it because I didn't even know what the job was gonna be. But they were some greenhorns, I'll tell you what, man. They did all the cutting up here, and all we had to do was skid the logs, deck it, and then mulch up all the tops. They were supposed to be doing all the lemon and everything. And one kid, he was working real good, but he was cutting trees that weren't even marked. So the homeowner wasn't too thrilled with that. But they completed the area and then some, what they needed to do. They actually cut enough trees, it took us a whole day to clean it up. A bunch of trees that weren't even marked. But we did, cleared this draw down through here, and the other side, there's a leach field. We cleared for that, and hauled out those loads of oak. But you can see, it's a little steep over here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this excavator, track it over there and fuel it up, because I can't fuel it up on the other job. The access isn't that bad over there. I'll just fill it up here though, that way I can just drop it off, turn and burn. She's steep though, bunch of stumps everywhere. And we had a generator hooked up to his well, feeding water down there so we keep the dust down, because it is, boy, it's dry right now. Too dry. You got to keep that water down, get that dust down, keep that fire danger down. Hopefully nobody comes down the road. If not, they're gonna have to, a cowboy, mount the curb there. I ain't moving. I ain't here every day. You guys remember the struggles with this old trailer? I gotta put these blocks down. I had to extend these so that it even had something to rest on, or else you get a whole wheelie out of the whole trailer. I have definitely been getting spoiled with that Diamond C and those speed binders. You think you get beat up enough in the truck? If you ever lifted up these freaking heavy mega ramps from Texas Pride, boy, you don't know what a heavy ramp is until you try one of these. This whole trailer just heavy. Alright, we got it loaded. Safety signs. Oh yeah. Alright, you guys ready for a couple miles of second gear romping? Because that's what we got headed our way. It's time for the air condition now. But after 8 o'clock. This will be over 30,000 pounds. Right at it, I'd say. Going up this grade. It's going to be I just went ahead and unloaded that, got it out of the way. Traffic's starting to pick up, so I don't want to fool about with the camera. Get out of here, get turned around. I'm gonna park up here on this little service road for the day. Well, I'm not blocking the driveway. Go down here and do my little U-turn again. Tucked away nice and cozy, out of the way. This is just some service road, ain't even getting used. Doesn't look like it's been, nobody's traveled on it in a long time anyway. I'll show you guys a view and we'll end this video. Get my helmet and stuff, get to work. Finishing up for the day, ran a little long. I need to make a video on this electric stuff from Still. It's pretty nice. But let's go ahead and check this view out. I didn't film any of the job. It's honestly, a lot of people say film more jobs, but when I film jobs, nobody watches them. So we'll just stick to the stuff that's not actually a bunch of work to get out of the way and film somebody falling a tree. And I don't know, danger factor is a little higher that way, but check this out. The smoke was not near as bad yesterday. But let's see if, oh yeah. Oh nice, there's people out on the lake. Look at that view. Normally if there wasn't smoke and stuff out there, you could see snow-capped mountains and the works. This view without the lake in it is still an amazing view. But let's head to the truck, call her a day. Freaking A. Been a day. I got a bunch of stuff I need to get done tonight, about 4:30 now. Let's see how, I can't quite see it. I think it might have torn a little bit more, but I'll get this thing welded up before I use it again. Also busted a ramp right here. That Prime Tech is just brutal on this damn trailer, on any trailer. It's already pretty much destroying the ramp on my Diamond C. It just needs more gusseting underneath the diamond plate on the Diamond C for the ramp where it comes down. It's squishing it in something bad. I got a whole point of getting the new trailer was so I didn't put blocks down, but now I still got to put blocks down so it doesn't dig into the new trailer deck. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Also need to get my winch out of that thing. The receiver's frozen up. I got 1.5 million projects. I need 6 clones. Or I need to get Boone to start doing some stuff. What you been doing, Boone? He says he's been taking a nap for the both of us. What do I do with the keys, Boone? You got the keys? Yeah. Got them in the pocket. Let's fire up the old air conditioner and get on out of here, Boone. Well, we'll see you guys on the next one. Later on, have a good weekend. See ya.